It's Friday night, it's time for some FACEIT League. Avidity Ice taking on Midori here tonight. So Avidity Ice 2-2. And then Midori not too far beneath them here at 1-2. Kind of zooming in on Avidity Ice a little bit, they did drop series to Rad Academy, which that one's a little telling. That one's like, oh, okay. Avidity Ice also take a dub over Extinction, and are the only team to beat Extinction thus far in the opening match here of the season. Our opinion of that squad back up a few notches, right? They also dropped a series to Emote Down Mid, but Emote Down Mid are undefeated, are looking very strong, and Avidity do take a map off of EDM as well. They also take a map off of Rad Academy, so Avidity Ice have not gotten 3-0'd yet. Have not gone, have taken a map every single series they've played at the very least, which is a good sign, especially when you're talking about going up against a 4-0 team that's currently sitting at the top of the standings, tied for first place. It's a brand new team. This was a team that kind of made its appearance during Master Quals, where we saw Team AST Design. A little bit of a spoiler, this is the last time these two teams met, was in the Master Qualifier, where Midori is able to just 6-0 their way right on through. Team AST Design does get knocked down into lower bracket, but is able to 6-0 their way through after that loss to Midori. Team AST Design in this tournament, but they are Avidity Ice. They get picked up under the Avidity banner after Master Quals. Team Midori. Team Midori is a squad that has been around since day one here in FACEIT League. Now, the roster has changed a bit since those early days. But they started off in Expert Division and stayed in Expert Division for 3 seasons. But they fly here into Master Division without dropping a map through those qualifiers with a little bit different roster than we had seen in the past. Hero's been on this roster for some time now, but then coming into 2025, Zach and Zaitu joining this roster. You've got Ross 3K and Seaborn here. I think Ross 3K actually had been on the roster previously. So, there is some carryover, but for the most part, we're looking at a brand new Midori here. And honestly, the Zach Zaitu combo. The Zach Zaitu combo has been ruthless. Oh, we are getting into some picks and bans here for today's matchup. Lijiang Tower. Random map pick here for the first map. As we get through some hero bands. Of course, we do emulate OWCS hero bands here in FACEIT League Master Division. Okay, so Midori banned out the Pharah. That, of course, means Avidity Ice banned out the Ana here today. We're locking in. That's what we're doing. We're headed to Lijiang Tower for map number 1 here, your Friday Master matchup. Let's go. Let's have some fun. It's going to be good. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. It's Avidity Ice versus Midori. Let's rock and roll. I got a fresh cup of black and chai tea. Some fantastic Overwatch. Some good people in chat. What more could you ask for? ASD showing us a little Ramatra here out of the gate. Good map to pull out that far ban initially. Hero locking the wrecking ball with the coastal rollout. I love this rollout. Taking notes on this roll all the way around. Immediate pressure. They're into the back line. Keep an eye on Zach here with the Symmetra. Could very easily regroup as you see the teleporter thrown in. And just an option there momentarily for Hero to try to make use of. We do not have Zaitu in for this first map. Sky Sniper in here for map 1. I believe Sky Sniper is another one who was actually on the roster for Season 3 as well. So it was one of the people that did carry over from the 2024 roster. I think. I'm not as confident on that one. I'm like 70% confident on that one. Juice is able to find first blood here. And an important one at that, finding that kill on to Seaborn. This is quickly going to leverage into a fight win. Already had a cap here out of Avidity Ice. Hero does find a kill onto AST Design. I don't know if that was a bait into an environmental. And Zach wins the duel against H-Key with very little health remaining. Quick teleporter back to get the team up here. And Hero is already on the case. Quick pile drive over the wall. And that's going to be the end of Icy Sniper and a quick flip out of Avidity Ice. Excuse me, out of Midori. I was thinking blue color, like Avidity Ice and the blue, like, I don't know. My brain just immediately wants them to be in the blue outlines. Oh, speaking of outlines, I don't have your outlines on. Ha! There we go. Sorry, I turned them off for doing thumbnails. You know, doing art and stuff. Thank you for the follow, Logan Smother. I appreciate you. Very wide defense here out of Midori. Sky Sniper just throwing some Cheetos down range, some cover fire here for Zach inside the hall. ASC very low and wisely he hides behind the pillar despite having that Nemesis form still going, but can't back up far enough to escape. The damage that had been done followed up on by a hero, and God, just makes the little wall climb look so easy. Makes it look so easy. HK swapping to a Pharah here. Oh, excuse me, a Tracer here. Pharah's banned. Couple of support ults, 4 support ults online and ready to go, as a matter of fact, here in this server. Ships would be nice, but I already ate mine. Yeah, well. Snacks. Snacks are good. Sound barrier thrown in. Mines, I'll be honestly, Neptune did good to get that sound barrier off. I feel like Neptune could have just landed in a pile of mines. I could have been hearing Loathen sound barrier, or Neptune's was already fading, but still. Neptune, good to be in one piece right now. Hero with minimal room to work. Kind of got... Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm Twitch illiterate. Sky Sniper here with the molten core. Give me an overclock. That's invested from Juice there. Look, coming back from the spawn. Yeah, out the spawn door, and here comes the rest of Avidity. Ice kind of regroups on this side. Hero's still poking and prodded in the back line. Hero gets friends. I love the supports come over to back up Hero on this assassination mission and succeed beautifully. Both Seaborn and Loathen quickly come over and regroup with Hero. Call made. Meanwhile, Zach and Sky Sniper deal with ASC Design there on the front line. An all-around fantastic fight out of Avidity Ice. They win it on both fronts. No ults left for Avidity Ice to come back into this one with. AST gets D-Mac trying to get back onto the point. Does make it onto the point to initiate the overtime, but is quickly melted down by a turret and that photon beam from Zach. 172. Midori grab the first round. God, that teleport. There's some advanced teleport range for you. My goodness. All right, Hero coming in. This is the Baga here for Control Center. You know, I've seen a Wrecking Ball Control Center once or twice. I think only once or twice ever. Not very common. And you can see why very close quarters, anchoring this this center point. So important here. AST knows it. Wants to dislodge Hero. Hero comes in with the overrun. Cardiac Overdrive popped as well. This is going to get the ice block out of HK in a very bad spot. HK going to get run down, just forced back into the rest of the team. Absolutely bullied. First cap going over to Midori. Neptune hoping somebody was going to come out looking for it. Love the strat, protecting against the back flank. In a quick rotation. an incredible rotation opportunity, but it's not necessary here. As the choke is held, and Hero gonna go storm it out, hits the overrun, and the shots on the H key. Midori staunchly holding the choke so far. Do have sound barrier as well as orbital coming up. Gonna be used to try to get this Blizzard into a position. There's the sound barrier out from Neptune. Blizzard thrown into the cage fight amidst this mess in this tiny hallway. That was certainly some tiny Overwatch. And the Avidity guys come out with the fight win. The Blizzard is enormous. And it's exactly what was called for. Seafull with the worms. Kitsune Rush thrown out up top. Oh, yeah. Morgan and Kitsune Rush is... Wow, is that filthy. That is gross. AST Design didn't stand a chance. There just wasn't enough sustain in the world for that fight. There we go. Mario dropped the worms in chat. AST Design loops around. Flank has been picked up. Doesn't mean it can be stopped. HG catches Zach. Is not able to get that rotation. The teleporter gets destroyed or not able to get to it. Got body blocked away from him. But Juice's overclock gets taken down here by that molten core out of Sky Sniper. And as such, Midori have been able to move on to this point. 99% on the board. Looking to close it out here. Huge critical overrun. Smashes Neptune down. And that feels like the beginning of the end. The yellow bar fades away. Map 1 will go over to Midori. The Blizzard was enormous. This Blizzard was definitely big and fight winning. Fortunately, they had no answer for the following fight. Sass there for map 1. We're told to keep an eye on Hero there. Hero leading the server in damage, albeit narrowly over AST Design, their counterpart tank on the other side. Sky Sniper right there, very close. Far and away above the most damage there of any of the DPS players. Lutorbjorn coming out 18-3. But yeah, it's with the Dorado pick here for map 2. Taking a CS score. Ooh, who do I think banned the Widow? I'm guessing Avidity banned the Widow, but I'm not sure. I don't know their lineup and their hero pool well enough. Midori actually banned the Widow. Okay. Let me get that plugged in for you here. We'll get right ahead into map 2. Again, it's a Avidity Ice map pick. Thank you, copyright free music, but we got some awesome Dorado music. We got some awesome Dorado action lined up in front of us here. Let me get this camera in a cool spot. I know, I'm stalling. All right. That'll do. Time for map 2. I enjoyed Bap's major perks and concepts. Just wish I was better at them. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Chisel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here on this lovely Friday night. Well, it's night for me. I don't know. It's either night or very, very late at night, I think, for most. But it doesn't necessarily. Not necessarily. Sky Sniper back in again here for map number 2. Quick little exchange of greetings and salutations there from our two Winstons on the high ground. Ooh, Hero is going to go ahead and drop down here. Dropped a bubble down low, trying to put pressure up on AST. He was looking to deny the healing out of Neptune, and Neptune's in a lot of trouble. Okay, they are able to run Zach off, and the healing comes through. Neptune stays on 2 feet and try to keep this cart moving. Good purple lands. Oh, Seaborn gets the shot on a Void Cursor up on the top, trying to work a way through this high ground. Avidity Ice seem to have the numbers here. I think I gotta get this pesky Zach off of their back. Zach has been harassing Neptune this entire time. Here comes Boykisser over, cleans off that flank, marks the tracer, and we're on the road. Corn Swolio, thank you for the follow. Comes in and says, Corn Swolio. I am the great Cornsuolio. Netibus thrown in onto AST Design. Actually going to use it to fall back and peel, see if they can take care of Hero. It works out. Able to find Zach on the way out as well. How fortuitous. That's good enough for the tick, and a pretty uncontested march through point A here from Avidity Ice. Even going to pick up some late staggers. Hero with the deep swap. Try to come take this high ground back. Nice eat onto the Bionade, honestly. That was huge awareness out of Hero. Unfortunately, there's still just too many guns pointed in their direction. They're not able to maintain the mech long enough to get back inside the bank. AST Design headed in as we see Icy Sniper fighting to kill there briefly. Big purple landed up top. And Hero just not in a position, not in mech, nobody there to really follow up on it. Lothup's going to go in and pop the rally to try to see if they can hold here on the end of point B. Good purple lands once again, and now the kills come through. ASC Design and Juice bit off way more than they can chew, and Zach comes in with a nice 3-piece. This is going to stop this cart. And wow, did Midori need it. Nope, nobody saw that, Zach. Nobody saw that. Boykisser with the pulse bomb, the nano boost thrown onto AST Design. We'll go into that pop. Another huge Bionade lands. That one out of Seaboard. Silica's kills starting to get traded. I believe it's a +1 to the defense currently. Vidia's trying to change that around. The final jump through will take down Sky Sniper, but once again, while all this is going on, Zach is able to pick up a couple. I don't know. They are a new player to me. I mean, they were listed as Boykisser on the Master Division Quals roster. So it's not like a streamer tag. Now, whether it's an alt account from somebody else in the scene, I don't know. Vault firmly in control of Midori here for the moment. Let's cut in some Sky Sniper here. Back out. Hero momentarily holding cart. You saw the Bionade fly in there from Neptune. Trying to coordinate with ASC Design, but it looks like ASC Design doesn't need it. They're able to find a kill on to Zach. Boykisser lands the stick. The Kitsune Rush just to solidify this cap, and that's 2 on the board. Ooh. I believe that was a shot from Seaborn, maybe from Sky Sniper. But there was definitely an additional shot that landed there on top of the pulse pistols out of Zach. Nice focus fire. An important kill to help this defense stabilize. You see now they're able to turn all their attention onto the card itself, keeping that anchored. Icy Sniper does make it back into this fight. It does have Oh, excuse me, Neptune has a nano boost. Nope, immediately throwing in on the AST. Up to the high ground they go. Loden is going to get the nano from the back line. Has a rally if they want to go full raid boss, but with a kill on Icy Sniper, I think they may opt to hold on to that. The pursuit comes in. The nade. Oh, that had to be a bounce nade there out of Neptune. It felt like a bounce nade. And it's enough to get the DMAC onto Hero. They're going to go reset. Seaborn's using the bounce nade as well, as a matter of fact, here. So neither Ana is opting for Groggy. We're seeing more and more of the bouncing Betty come into play. Ooh, it landed too! That landed on the Zac! The extra bounce almost did Zac in. AST side slept out of the primal, gets woken up, heads up to the high ground. There's a lot of bodies up there in that high ground, though. Zac eventually dealt with by Icy Sniper. Sky Sniper trying to throw in the Molten Core. In fact, I mean, that is a great Molten Core. Completely sealing off any entrance into the back half of point C here. Bide some time for this defense to get reinforcements, stabilize. Who's on our high ground? Sky Sniper? The Duelin, yep, Juice on the other side with this overclock. Zach trying to build up the rest of that pulse. Juice opted for the low ground approach here. Yeah, could be vulnerable. Is able to slide out. Container Rush has been invested from Icy Sniper. A nice little flick to find Zach. Love to get Sky Sniper out of that back line. There's Loden with the rally. Seaborn has a nano to couple with this if they really want to. Juice is going to get smashed down on the front line. Juice got very ambitious trying to get that cap. Loden's going to find Boykisser as well. So a +2 to this defense. AST design just going to get out. Oh. All right. Zach trying to keep the pressure on. Nano boost thrown onto AST. They're able to survive through that, but they have to use that huge, important ultimate just to stay alive. Make sure they can get a final fight here. Really nice play out of Zach. Now Hero has a nano boost. Basically uncontested. A very low Neptune. Just nowhere to go. Hero turns the corner with just their choice of targets. See if they can get the Sojourn out of the mix. Good heals coming in from Neptune as AST Design's got the Primal in the back line to find Seaborn. Juice is able to turn around and get a kill on the Sky Sniper with that fantastic healing out of Neptune. We do have a self-destruct on this point. Bubbled up. The bubble breaks. AST Design falls. And this defense might have just found themselves a miracle. I think if AST Design lives there, they get that cap. I think if they live there, they get that cap. I think you interrupt the remake. Because if the bubble doesn't break and AST is then still alive, I don't see Hero getting back in mech. I don't think the remake succeeds. So then suddenly you have an unchecked Winston here on the back of this point. And I don't think Midori get the hold. What an incredible... I don't know who got the shield break, but what a call out. And it looked like it came through just in the nick of time. Big brain play that nets them a hold. And now Midori with WinCon to go up to match point. Gotta love it. Oh, I love seeing those just little plays. That incredible attack phase. They're out of Avidity eyes. And it comes down to that one little micro play of getting that bubble broke.
We're still alive and kicking.
Still young at heart, I see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Boykisser pulling up the torp here for the high ground defense. Sky Sniper goes over to a Genji, so we're getting a very classic dive with the Diva Tracer Genji and a Brig Ana. Very classic dive look. Keep an eye on Zach and Sky Sniper to try to take this high ground. Sky Sniper positioning low because they can continue to pressure AST Design until Zach is in position, which Zach is now. Oop. Not going up top. Drops down. Recall up to the high ground. No, they're going to stay down here. Keep the pressure on. The recall, maybe a touch late if they were trying to just toe the line, min-max to get back to that high ground, but Zach just kind of has to walk of shame it back underneath the archway. We get a clean defensive rotation here out of Avidity Ice. They'll head back to Courtyard. Sky Sniper responds with a kill down main. What an opener. A DMAC on AST Design could flip this around, but the Bionade doesn't hit them from Seaboard. In fact, lands onto Boy Kisser. And so AST Design gets top back up. Now full 700 health and has a very low Sky Sniper in their sights. Moving up to the high ground. Hero is going to get purpled. DMAC'd. Yeah, I don't think they're going to let you out of there, Hero. It's about a minute leading off the clock here. So far, so good for this defense out of Avidity Ice. I love the redesign. This particular part of redesign kind of slept on. This part of Dorado that got redesigned, I think kind of slept on as to what a cool impact it has here on this point A. I mean, you see the Midori squad taking full advantage of it. And Hero's able to find one, but it's traded. Ends up being a 2-for-1, favoring this defense out of Avidity Ice. Self-destruct used from Hero, and they will remac. Zach finds a kill on a Juice and now has a pulse. That pulse is going to land. Oh, the defense matrix was just a split second too late. And that's both DPS taken out of this fight here from Midori. There is a Kitsune Rush in play from the defense, but the rally now in response. And it's looking like Midori are back at 5 strong. And they're going to push this defense all the way back, claim some control of this courtyard. Still a bit of time before the cart gets there, so plenty of time for a recontest. Juice with the overclock. Comes in on the left-hand side. That's going to be a Nano Blade in their face out of Sky Sniper. Cuts through Juice's OC. Cuts through the Yana. Now lands a slash down, and Boy Kisser will suffer a similar fate with a little help from Seaboard. And it's a beautiful Nano Blade there for the cap. The aggression out of Midori does not give time for Avidity Ice to set up for a recontest. Seaborn able to hold on to that Nano through the previous engagement. May not have had it built up yet, now that I'm thinking about it. Which could have been a blessing, because that was the perfect tool, as they now have full control of this high ground. Minimal, I mean, it was a flawless final fight. 4 on high ground, 1 on cart. Purple lands onto Hero, and they were temporarily forced off, as slowly but surely we're getting Avidity Ice make their way back up here. Hero with a re-engage right in the middle of the team. A dangerous move, but there was a purple that had landed there from Seaboard. They were trying to follow through on it. So the support's down low. Juice finds Boy Kisser up high. You saw the body fall off the high ground just as we zoomed out there. And it looked like, I mean, a really nice play out of Seaborn and Lothan to stay alive through all of this. Lothan now the Cart Princess, 3% away from a rally. Neptune all by their lonesome up here. Do manage to drop down, get the Nano Boost out onto Juice. I'm surprised Neptune gets out of that one alive. The defense, damage mitigation of the self-nano there really showing its head. Molten Core thrown on the point. Lothan's rally just immediately deleted. No chance to get any value out of that one in a last meter defense. Comes out from Avidity Ice. And it's not clean. But they get it done. I think in general, all the map reworks have been very, very positive. But I just think that rework underneath that side on point A, a little slept on and how much of a good redesign that was. But you don't want to take away identity. Like, you still want to have Havana to be a long-range kind of map. You know, you don't want to take away too much of that. If you start adding in too much cover, then it just becomes another Brawly-type map, right? Sky Sniper already with another blade. Seaborn still 50% away from that nano, just to give you an indication. Icy Saber, though, pulls out the rally. There was just no chance for Sky Saber to find anything in that. That's going to be an end of this attack, and a beautiful sleep dart lands out of Neptune. All right, Neptune, that was sick. That was sick. What you planning? Ooh, how did that not purple loathing? Honestly robbed. Honestly robbed. ASC side headed up to the high ground. There is a nano boost here from Neptune. And they're going to throw it on to Juice. They've been opted. They do this a lot. Not throwing it onto the tank, but giving Juice a chance there to get something done. Rotation around this far left-hand side has forced Midori to move in and just go fight right up main. Well, that and the dwindling time has kind of forced their hand here. ASC Design heads up to the high ground. See if they can cut the knees out from underneath this thing. Midori supports, holding the inside of the courthouse for now. But Hero quickly running out of sustain, running out of health on this. Nano boost thrown at the last second. Comes up just in time. Self-destruct on the high ground. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. It does give an extra 700 health here to AST's defense. Hero, I don't think is going to be afforded the same luxury. Woo, the heals! Oh my, the heals! Well played there out of Seaborn. Rally now pop from low that I can't believe they're able to keep Hero alive through that remake. That was so important. Now there's a chance here, but Zach out of this fight, it's still going to be tough. I don't know if Midori have the damage to get through this. Sky Sniper has returned on a Tracer. A big Biodate landed in the back there from Neptune. Sky Sniper temporarily stalled by a turret, but a good purple lands in, but Boykisser picks up 2. And that is just going to be that. Boykisser will hold the line, and Avidity Ice will tie the series. CGL with the big raid. I hope y'all had a great stream. Thank you so much. That nano blade. Oh yeah, you bet this is that nano blade. That was pretty. Yeah, thank you once again, CGL. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Running a little multi-tier tournament over there tonight, if I saw that correctly earlier. I was peeping in a little bit while I was getting ready. Some good, honest grassroots Overwatch. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love this clapback here out of Avidity Ice as well, tying up this series. You know, they got stop shy of their prize on point C there in the power plant, but they're able to put up an even more resilient defense. That big point B hold. Sky Sniper with 2 big picks there at the very end to kind of propel them forward. Ends up leading damage by just over 100 over Alex there in the lobby. All right, map 3, Suravasa pick here out of Midori. Let's check out our bands from map number 3. Ooh, Maga and Tor banned out. Okay. Okay. And we are seeing the double flex DPS line stay in. We did get a side swap, so Avidity Ice actually in the blue outlines, like I was hoping for. Makes my detail-oriented brain happy. Dorado Dub, thank you for the follow. Appreciate everybody being here. Hope everybody's having a happy Friday night. Bear says, "Go Juice." Go Juice, get jiggy. I love the juice love. I love the juice love.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, where we going? Oh, looks like we're going Main Street. Main Street push here out of Avidity Ice right out of the gate. Juice is going to loop through this right-hand side. Actually go through the main door proper. We did get Midori onto a Wrecking Ball as well as Sky Sniper in with this farm, moving up through stairs side. So Exchanging fire across the objective. Well, Hero goes to harass the back line a little bit. Looks like got a little bit of damage into H key. Ooh. Actually getting some good damage in on Sky Sniper. Sky Sniper manages to sneak away and find that Mega. Loop in, float up enough, but can't find the directs onto AST Design, who has managed to push all the way across the objective, picking up control of it along the way, and forcing Midori down in this low side. They're going to pursue. Zach hits him on the pursuit. Zach says, you come and get some. Lothan in on the Lucio. We've seen a lot of Lothan Brig over the past couple maps. Lothan pulls out the Gladiators Lucio here. Little taxi service. Give our support some screen time. Icy Sniper, as opposed to Sky Sniper, is close to this Kitsune. You have a couple other ultimates coming up on the other side, and some low health bars here. Hero looking for that roll through. Lothan is going to find that kill onto H key before Icy Sniper can get that ultimate online. It was a bit of a race, and the kills came through just in the nick of time here for Midori. And this looks like enough to just take this first point, particularly with a late stagger onto the Baby Diva. That's disgusting. H-Key threatened in from that side, ends up getting booped into the wall. And that's just going to be that first point. Oh, we're heading right inside of Palace. Okay. And just headed right next door. They say have flies over to the other side, but the double support ults have been invested in. It's a nano thrown on to Zach, and Lothan gets the late sound barrier down. Zach is going to open up at the OC and finds Neptune. Woo! Gets Juice and Icy Sniper back to back. Zach lines them up. It's a beautiful positioning there through the middle of that chaos. No, beautiful OC combo. Yeah. Take the emote. Well deserved. Chris H110, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Both DPS ults as well as the self-destruct available here. As Avidity Ice try to push back in. Did use both of their support ults to try to match there in that previous fight. Of course, the extra DPS ult was invested in the 3-2 from Midori. So H-Key has a kind of a free blade to open this up with. Nice dodge on the sleep. Little duck around the corner. Takes some shots in the back there from Lothan. Jumps up high, but here comes Juice with the follow-up. Finds that kill onto the Lucio. A lot of damage onto Hero, and this is going to be Avidity Ice grabbing control. Solo Variant, appreciate the follow. Chisel says, my juicer always gets his one. Tortuga watch party. I don't even know what that means. Hey, I wanted some Zach pop. Zach jumped into the middle of my scrape. Really, moving in through this opposite side, we should keep an eye on. Oh! Seaborn was having none of that OC. And then there's that flank that I should have just kept the camera on Sky Sniper the whole time as they move in with that 2K with the barrage. And a quick flip in from Midori. Ooh, you don't see that flank very often. It's a very aggressive push as Zach comes all the way out the front door to find that angle. Caught Juice a little bit off guard, but not able to find the pick, and then here's the peel. The danger of that 3-2 split. The risk has just been made apparently clear to Midori. Neptune with 2 final blows in a 5v3, favoring Avidity Ice, and Neptune catches Sky Sniper out of the sky. Look, give me a 4th. Icy Sniper robbed your 4th final blow in that fight, but spectacular nevertheless from Neptune. It'll catch him up in that sound barrier race as well. This one's going 99.99. Sky Sniper with a May swap. Okay, okay. Lothan also has the sound barrier advantage. We'll see how aggressive Midori wants to be on this push. It's going to be Icy Sniper actually opening things up there with the Kitsune Rush. The May wall does not block the path there of the Fox. Sound barrier now invested from Lothan. Neptune still doesn't quite have theirs online. Icy Sniper's going to pick up that kill. Lothan goes down. 99-99. HK headed to the outside. May is the design, regrouping out there for a kill on to Zach. And Avidity Ice looking to tie us up here on Suravasa. There are mines in play as well as a nano boost thrown on to Sky Sniper here. So a couple of ultimates for Avidity Ice to work through. But HK's Pulse Bomb does a nice job of fighting Seaborn. Woo. Palace belongs to Avidity Ice. Midori don't waste much time getting over here, did they? Like, they already had the position here on Garden. Zach's still waiting on that high ground, but HK knows they're there. Zach with 4 makes me feel like nobody has made me feel before. I like that. Zach's overclock coming through Main Street on the point. Okay, the backline stays alive as well. So this time the split works out. Nice little finish there on the HK. Zach locked in. Midori with control. Pretty significant ult advantage here from the other side, but Hero immediately just nullifies it with a beautiful assassination onto Icy Sniper. And this is going to give a good opportunity for like Seaborn to catch up to Icy Sniper there in that ult charge. Lothan is going to overtake Neptune. HK went for a pulse, gets Zach. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How does Zach get found out here? Oh, it was up in that high ground area. This flank is now wide open. Continuous comes in from the front, and that is just a nasty pinch. Midori do not make this read in time. The mines are there, but it does not dissuade Avidity Ice in the slightest as they grab control at this point. Low-key, the Porsche skins are some of the cleanest designs in the whole game. Those skins look so good. Hero just getting a little bit of ult charge here with an early engagement. Sound barrier out of Lothan, gonna try to shrug off this overclock, but Juice is just confidently marching forward. They'll be just walking forward like a Terminator. Nano thrown on to Zach. Sky Sniper's investing a Blizzard into this as well. But Icy Sniper is able to swift step right on out of there. I don't think anybody was caught in the Blizzard. HK fights too. Avidity Ice will take the lead? Question mark. There is an opportunity for Hero to try to stall this. It'd be a tough fight for Midori, no doubt. But the opportunity is definitely there. Quick move over the top, right to the welcoming arms of the rest of the team. It is in time to initiate the OT, and we do get a kill out of Zach with the overclock. Disruption Shot gets eaten by the defense matrix, but Neptune is too far high for that DM to protect him. AST comes in pursuit, and we'll get the pick. Drops the self-destruct on the point. I think just to try to fend off anybody who is left. That's 2. All right, that's this half of the map done. We're headed to the other side, finally. I think it's wild how that's the Ana gun flips that you're hearing. That's Seaborn twirling his sleep dart gun. And it just shows up in the observer. It's weird. It's just weird. Speaking of weird, that is a very unusual Kitsune Rush. Hey, it works. ASD Design's able to move in and surprise Zach and Lothan there. Don't think anybody expected. That's how I certainly didn't expect a Kitsune rush from that angle. That was well played. Gotta love it. Now first cap goes to Avidity Ice. A very staunch defender's advantage here in this objective. It's just kind of the design, the way that that triangle feeds back into that choke can make it tough. But with this side open, Zach is able to find a little bit of space opening here. Pushes it on the Ray. Ooh, bit separated from the team, and HK is pressuring in the backline, so I don't know if the heals are going to be there. HK's not able to find Zach on the way out, but Neptune's sound barrier ends up falling a little flat. The rest of Midori already disengaging. Oh, but they still find the value out of it. Even though the sounds of shielding had faded, ASD Juice, HK, they're all mopping up here. Now Midori have to be feeling the pressure of this clock mounting up against them. They did sneak out a little bit of percentage against amidst that. Juice equals King Vaughn. What row? HK with that stick on to Zach. That could just be the beginning of the end. A 2-1 lead here for Avidity Ice. Lothan will not get that rally up in time. There's once again a little sneaky sneak underneath on the point from Sky Sniper, but the pulse will get eaten up by AST's defense matrix. And this has gone from feeling the pressure to feeling desperate if you're Midori, just to try to get back and see if they can even get the OT initiated. Looks like the Wrecking Ball will get that done. Zach gets a nano boost. Zach turns the corner. Try to make us feel things. Zach cannot find the angle. Forced out with an overclock and a continuing rush on this point. Now we get the return. As Zach gets their OC into play. Lothan's rally is going to fail. There's been a couple kills on the back of this. This is a 3v3 on this point. Still a chance. ASC has the self-destruct, is able to get back and back. Nobody's going to stop that. Icy Sniper, gorgeous pick onto Lothan. The sustain now missing, but Hero has returned with mines onto this point. The Midori are not going down without a fight here on Suravasa. They managed to chase AST all the way to the outside, but Juice was right there. Picks up two with the railgun shots. Hero finds some revenge, but it may be too little too late. Here from Midori. Not enough health in the world to keep you alive through that. Avidity Eyes will close it out here. Celebratory sound barrier out of Neptune. 3 points on the board. Avidity Eyes take Suravasa, move up to match point. Ah! Sorry. I know, I got all backwards on that one. I dyslexia in my own routine. All right, have a look at some stats. Let me go get all my info updated. And Parrish said Seaboard cut. Oh. 45-4. They're out of ASD Design. Leads the server in damage as well. Just shy of 13k. Most elims, most damage, fewest deaths. ASD Design, definitely the MVP of map 3. Midori with the Esperanca pick. Let's see if they can send us on over to our second map 5 of the day. We had a map 5 banger in EMEA earlier today. Did we get another one here? Can we make it 10 maps of Overwatch today? All right. We are ready. Let's get in here for map number 4. A Diva ban and a Symmetra ban. I think Midori would ban the Diva here. I'm gonna... Yay! I was actually correct on that. Yay! Yay! Let's get into map 4. And then that was a Symmetra ban out of Avidity Ice. Get that plugged in for you. So AST Design comes out on the Hazard in lieu of that Diva ban. Hero returning in on the Maga. So this was the alternative we saw back on Control Center. Still don't know the niche perks. Some of them are kind of niche. Niche is the perfect word, as a matter of fact. Oh, there's the juice. There's the juice. Quick two-piece and open up this map. And before it ends up in pieces. One of my favorite skins in the entire game, just because it does that. I think that's rad. Anyway. How about some juice pop? Ooh, I hear Hero. I hear Hero. It sounds like a chainsaw coming back in. What is this? Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre? What's going on? AST Design, some kind of massacre going on over here. Finds Zach out of that window. And this could be a checkpoint picked up. Finds a kill on the Sky Sniper who dropped down thinking about trying to contest, but that is a minute 22 checkpoint. Oh my, that was fast. That was lightning fast. That may be the fastest checkpoint we have seen this season. If not one of the fastest checkpoints of all time here in FACEIT League. A minute 22 to solidify close spawns is ridiculous. 8 minutes is very, very good. Like a 2-minute. Anyway. Kitsune Rush as well as Downpour thrown in. Seaborn caught in that. Does manage to get the orbital up, but just in time. And it does assist in a kill from Sky Sniper's Barrage, but still TS1's going to continue to just dredgingly push this barricade forward. Open up lines towards the final resting place and the victory here in the series for Avidity Ice. No ultimates online. Avidity Ice just kind of with a quick disengage, try to take this fight in their own terms. Just takes a lot of damage. ASC tries to come up and body block, but it was just overwhelming amount of force there out of Midori. Nice shot out of Sky Sniper to find Neptune through the air. That was just fortuitous. You know, you take them. You take those. You take those. Back high ground approach out of Avidity Eye. Sky Sniper just tracking, scouting. I feel like I've only seen 4 players come out. Where is Boy Kisser? Okay, I guess they're all here. Overclock thrown in from Zach. That's going to be the Molten Core out. Zach, oh yeah, just in a huge mismatch. Doesn't make it outside of the bakery or whatever that is over there. Go check in on this cage fight. His Hero's just going to launch that one into the mix. The Suzu only temporarily keeping him alive. Hero does eventually go down despite the rally in. And this bit of tiny Overwatch will go in Midori's favor. They'll win back-to-back fights. Lothit coming up with a whole host of kills. 1 or 2 surviving players here from Midori. ASC Design going for the high ground. Love how they hit the spike guard before they're finished with the climb, so they're able to negate some of the damage off of those initial directs out of Sky Sniper. Still, you got to be wary of this barrage in the pocket. Sound barrier from Neptune does somehow hit 4, even though they were inside that tiny little hallway. Kitsune rushes out, as well as a downpour to hold Hero and Sky Sniper in place. Sky Sniper drops the barrage while in the downpour. I mean, I love the idea of comboing it with the orbital ray. And it is a bloodbath of a fight, my lord. Once again, 2 players remain when it's all said and done. Midori are not able to get that checkpoint. And I thought Midori had that one in the bag. I mean, the downpour is quite monstrous. They're out of ASC design. Really shut down, I think, Sky Sniper's plans and what they wanted to do with that. Good wall, prevent Lothan's direct path of escape, but still makes it out in one piece. Moving all the way around. Sky Sniper trying to assist in this rotation with Hero. Finds a low juice and able to get that kill. Run through a lot of lava, though, to try to get out. Still, it's about enough time here for Zach to find some shots. Sky Sniper to set up on this back high ground. And a much cleaner fight out of Midori this time around. All 5 alive. And before Midori makes the comeback and wins this map because it's push. Oh, I forgot to give y'all preds. I am so sorry. I forgot to give y'all preds at the top of the series. To be fair, I think they would have closed before the majority of y'all got here. But you know what? I still was trying to remember to do that. Trash Panda spoils me. They usually do them for me. ASD, yeah, I just leapt into death on that one. Use their violent leap, and not only were there cooldowns to counteract, there's a big old cage. They're out of Hero. And that is a pretty big misstep. So with not only close spawns unlocked and the checkpoint now navigated, with 3.5 minutes, Midori are now pushing past Yellow Boss and truly coming up to narrow the gap on this meterage set up by Avidity Ice in the opening 2 minutes of this map. Oh. She's playing on this inside. Love the way how they regrouped with the Kitsune rush. Orbital thrown in from Seaborn. It's coming. It's making its way up the street slowly but surely. That's Juice with the overclock from the high ground. And the barrage is blocked by the sound barrier. Well timed there out of Neptune. Ends up taking a lot of damage from it. Juice finds 2 with the overclock before going down. Hero gets some damage in at the end, but there's just no sustain left. A 5-meter lead from Avidity Ice when it's all said and done with roughly 2.5 minutes left to go. So after that enormous push there in the very beginning, now it is a handful of meters. One team fight, theoretically. I mean, I guess it depends on the location of the bot before the team fight, but you know what I mean. They'll probably be the next team to win 2 team fights in a row. Could potentially take this map. And Zach with an opener on to Boykisser means this first fight might just be going in Midori's favor. Another downpour comes in. ASC's able to catch Hero in that. What a shield there out of Lothan. That is just the ticket to buy enough time to get the heals in and Sky Sniper to find the angle for the double. Brilliant play out of Lothan to bail Hero and Midori out in this map. That was clutch. That was clutch with a capital C. So that's one fight went out of Midori. Can they put a second one up? Would it be enough for the lead? They're able to work past the checkpoint. They have those close spawns once again. She's under a lot of pressure from both Zach and Sky Sniper on this inside. Sky Sniper lines up Icy. Icy Sniper down immediately out of this fight. That's going to take the Kitsune Rush along with it. And with the cage fight, there's just no chance. Not only did Midori win this second fight in a row, they win it very clean. As I say, that Boykisser trades out with Lothan. As I said that. Is this enough for the lead? Is this enough for the lead? Here comes the touch in from the Sojourn. They're able to protect it. No, just by a couple of meters, but Sky Sniper will just pepper the streets with those rockets. And it looks looking like justice for Midori here on the back of Esperanca as they push the barricade through the metaphorical purple wall. And the literal purple wall for that matter. Breaking down this lead. Clawing their way all the way back through this map. Now, one fight win from Midori will force a map 5, and they've got the orbital ray as well as a rally to work with. Just a sound barrier out of Neptune. Juice not far behind on an overclock. Hero's going to play up close. An aggressive positioning here out of the Maga. Early sound barrier used right out of the gate. ASC decided the rest of Avidity Ice trying to pressure the market down, but here comes the orbital out of the top. Seaboard is there. Sky Sniper tries to come in to complete the death from above. Gets the concussive blast. In for the two-piece. Midori will take it. We're headed to map 5.
Stay with the robot. We're almost there.
Incredible. Incredible map. Incredible series. Sugary Sweet, thank you for the incredible follow. Oh my. Oh my. It did in fact win them the map. That's a game of centimeters, that one. A map of centimeters. I mean, I will say, Midori look, dominant here in the stat sheet. Look absolutely dominant here in the stat sheet. Definitely had more team fight wins over the course of that series. I mean, it had to. I mean, that's part of going down such a huge deficit in the opening 2 minutes of push. Is you're gonna have to win, twice as many team fights to get the same amount of distance on the other side. I mean, that was the task that lay before Midori to force this map 5 to happen. We're down 118 meters to nothing in 2 minutes. And they spend the entire rest of that map fighting and clawing tooth and nail to for the opportunity, for the honor to head to control. Ooh, excuse me, hybrid. Avidity Ice's map pick. Headed into map 5. All right, the Farah now banned out, and an Ana ban coming in. I mean, given the Sky Sniper Farah, you gotta imagine Avidity Ice are the ones banning out the Farah here. I don't even think I have to ask. I don't like to assume, and I won't, but I'm just gonna go ahead and plug in Farah here for Avidity Ice. Oh, hey, we did get a side swap, so that needs to go on the other side. June said, my mom's kicking me out of the house if I lose. Oh, no. Oh, no. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Wait. I screwed that up, didn't I? Oh, I didn't screw up the bands. I just hadn't swapped the sides yet. Hero returns on the Malga. ASD back into the Diva is what being shown right now. Of course, still some time to change that if they felt like it. So the Brig Juno backline here. And the Juno able to kind of float back and forth. So Lothan by themselves on that secondary high ground position where you often see the supports hunker down. In fact, sounds like Sky Sniper is over here with them. So a dive up into this back high ground is going to be a bit of a nasty treat waiting for you. There's no vulnerable Ana up here. ASD, I think, made that recognition. Opts to come in down low. Moves through low ground hotel. Boykisser's already picked up one. I think looped in from the backside. Did not see the approach there from Boykisser, but it's a really good adjustment out of Avidity Ice halfway through that engagement. And they make the recognition, they make the change, and they're going to one and done this point ahead. Oh! Oh, God! Ow! Oh, juice! That's right. That's right. That's the stuff.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
So here, off the Malga. Move over to a team of their own. Right now, just kind of staying neck and neck with ASC Design, just marking the Diva. What was ASC Design looking for? Perhaps some entrance on the Sky Sniper into the back line, perhaps. Yeah, seems to be the objective. You can see Boycaster looping through underneath, but Loathen just shield bashes out. Boycaster's coming up on this pulse. Has the Mega, lands the stick, and it's going to be a trade on both of them. You take that trade if you're the Tracer, though, 100%. ASC Design ends up back behind, LOSing their own healing. You can see Neptune tried to come up with them. It actually gives their life to try to come bail ASC Design out on that one. And it's going to be a first fight win here out of this defense. Juice World, we're just living it. I guess you could call it a Juice World. I'm a monster. Double support ult invested here from the defense. Does work through the double support ults on the other side. You can get a kill on a Boykisser who is still trying to hide into that flank in that left-hand side mega room. I guess it's a mini, but still health room. Oh, Juice doesn't make it out with 1 health. Neptune is low, but Hero outstays their welcome. Knows they have this self-destruct. Oh, and Neptune doesn't make it around the corner. Oh, my poor gamer. My poor gamer. Overclock from the high ground out of Zach.
Enemy turret down.
Cooling down.
Nobody wants to show their face. Juice wisely hangs back. Boykisser pushing around to this backhand side, and our ASC Design drops low. Moves up to the other high ground here, where this defense of Midori has set up. This is forced Avidity to make a huge left side rotation. Look how far in ASC Design has gotten off the back of this. They're able to find Zach on that. Juice picks up one as well. Almost got a poop on the low, then off the map, and AST will find him with the self-destruct. Uh-huh. Ooh, the boop at the end. Midori doesn't get the touch. Juice is gonna find Sniper. There you go. 2 points on the board, 3:14 on the clock here for Avidity Eyes to work with. They've got the orbital coming up on a sound barrier as well. And then you got Juice. Juice World here with this OC. Pops the overclock, multiples on their side. The rally is popping in the back. Hero comes in for a little bit of push. Juice doesn't lock down anything there with the overclock. Loaded though, one ends up falling. Orbital comes in, but it's not in time to save the brig. One core thrown over the point has kept the defense contained here in the very back. AST is going to hunt down Zach. Now turns their attention onto Hero here on this front line. Oh no! Oh no! Icy Sniper getting picked by the self-destruct is disastrous turn here. AST not getting the support they need, not getting the sustain they need. And Hero manages to luck out with an important pick to stabilize. My goodness. Nothing in the ult bank here with 2 minutes remaining for Avidity has to work with. Some good shots landing in. Was that Zach up on this high ground? Yep. Ooh, Zach with a little sneaky sneak. Could catch Icy Sniper here on this quarter. Locks in. There's the rail shot. finds him. Boykis are not able to fit him off in time. And that is exactly what the defense were looking for. Zach will return and continue to feast onto the Torbjorn as well. Block 22 remain. Zach OC sliding in. Finds one, settles with just a disruptor shot to take care of the turret. Juice it from the high ground, does land the railgun shot. Ooh, you know, loop in from the flank. The whole team's looping in on this flank. They're gonna drop down. There's Juice with the high ground, dropped with the OC. Rally in play. Excuse me, there's an orbital in play from the other side. Juice is able to get Sky Sniper, but Hero finds the kill. And with an offensive orbital in play, becoming exceedingly difficult here for ASC anybody to get anything done, particularly once the sound barrier has faded. The Annihilation up, though, and the Tenacity is in. ASC Design showing us another gear here on the back of this point. 30 seconds to go with a Molten Core invested from the Sky Sniper. AST trying to dance around it with minimal health. Hero will not get that cage out. It gets completely lost. And we're going to get 3 points on the board.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Juice looking like a villain out of one of those blockbusters. And Avidity Ice. Hit the road like ice road truckers.
Ready for battle.
3 points on the board. All they have to do is prevent the cap to take the win here in this 5-map banger. I actually know all of Godzilla. I'll have to do that for y'all one time. I can do it. I've done it karaoke. I've done it karaoke.
Attackers in
Solo, I do both parts, of course.
defend objective A.
Time to show them who's boss.
All right. Hero into the diva here on the attack. Sky Sniper and Zach. Okay, initially started with a high ground push. Looks like Zach might loop all the way through coast. They need to take care of this anchor in the back in the name of Boy Kisser in the turret. Hero tried to get to the opposite side. I mean, you can just see all the gunfire go in their direction. There's Juice in here on the Ash. Maintaining maximum distance. So far, you know, just living the good life here on the high ground. Boy Kisser, on the other hand, ends up right point blank there with Zach. All right, loop around. Bit of a slow down moment. Hero returns into the fight. A little pressure up on the high ground. Neptune there to greet them. Still only 4 players remaining for this defense currently here. Oh, what a great jagged wall, though. Zach, that might have been enough. The pack comes through. Lothan there with the bailout. Gets the healing pack there just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, what's Hero found back there? Hero found just a Boy Kisser hanging out in the hallway, as you do. The separation, I mean, the 5v4 eventually leads to some point presence here out of Midori. Looking for a recontest. Here comes 3 from the inside. Guy Sniper finds AST onto the point. Ooh. You still have Juice trying to work up through main, but I think Midori might have this one unlocked. I say that with Lothar going down. Nothing is certain here on this point. I mean, Seaborn has the ultimate. Okay, and they're able to hold on to it. As I say, does not want to have to invest that orbital just to get that cap. In fact, with Zach delivering a late pick there, they will not.
Payload.
Juice is not the villain, he's the hero. Fair enough. It's a Juice WRLD lyric, all right? Sugary Sweet, it's a Juice WRLD lyric. That's a blitzkrieg attack there. Avidity Eyes were hoping to just move right to the back. And look at everybody's caught by that downpour. That was filthy. Zach and Seaborn just didn't know what hit him. I'm not sure anybody got the name of that truck, got the license plate on that truck. I'll give you a hit. It's spelled out ICE. Bob thrown in from the corner. That was an interesting little bob there out of Juice. You know, amidst the support ultimates and the overclock thrown in from Zach. Ends up being everybody kind of just retreating back to their corner. Hero gets caught. Oh no. Hero got stuck there way down by Rhino, it looked like. Tried to self-destruct to get back at mech, but it was not happening. Was not happening. Now Hero off the Diva comes back on a hazard of their own. A little under 3 minutes remaining. I mean, it was a very quick pickup there from Midori on point A, so they do still have some time to work with here. AST and Hero just trading a bit of a stirring contest as we get to move into the back line. Nice coach going out of Juice, and Voikas are fighting the kill on to Zach, so the ambush from the defending team ends up being the stronger ambush, although ASC design is low, their jagged wall is strong, and they're able to back up and find some heals. And continue to just bleed time away off this car. Over the way now invested in. Sky Sniper picks up too. So that'll be the end of that defense and the time eaten off of this clock. Zach comes up with a pair in that fight as well. Midori not done here though. It's still going to take another engagement for them to get through this objective. Juno caught in the downpour inside. AST knew it too. Great read. Great downpour. AST's downpours, like, it seems like every single one is fight winning. Yeah, I haven't thought of that ult as being, you know, the most impactful tank ult that we have, but you know what? In the hands of AST design, it's certainly looking like one of the strongest ultimates in the game. 35 seconds here from Midori to get a cap on point B. Initial approach onto the high ground, kind of thwarted, as I think expected that one. Still holding this position. Okay, eventually he's going to jump back down. Lothan in with the sound barrier. Seaborn does not get that one, but Hero does. Uses that, leverages that advantage into an elimination. Ooh, close to finding another one. Great heals in out of Icy Sniper, but you know what? You're still not out of hot water. Has to back all the way up and around. Drops some torpedoes back onto the point. Try to keep everybody alive, where Seaborn very low out here. ASC makes it back onto the objective, survives through the downpour. They're even going to get that trade out. What a big hold there out of Avidity Eyes. AST Design and Juice got so super low. Maybe Boykisser, actually. Over there towards Rhino. And that fight felt like it was on a knife's edge. With Hero's pressure up top and able to get Neptune low, but Icy Sniper able to keep them alive. Great save out of the Juno. And then AST and Juice. Now, one fight away from winning the map. Overclock from Zach to open things up. Trying to play low ground on the bus. The jumping kill on AST Design gets a headshot onto Juice as well. They can take the Overclock out of this fight. It would be enormous. Juice is going to go ahead and press Q. Has an orbital ray, or had, as it fades behind them. Zach hooks up a huge flank on this off angle. Damage onto both supports. Both supports is very low as Neptune drops the cell barrier in. What a bailout from the Lucio. Is it enough? Icy Sniper able to get a kill on to Zach. ASC Design still on this point, but no longer has a block to work with him with an orbital ray up. It's looking like Midori might get this one done. The downpour is interrupted. 90 seconds will get added to this clock. We did get a full cap here out of Avidity Ice. So it will take as much from Midori to try to force extras here. No ultimates for this defense. An opening pick would have been huge. Good disengage there from Midori. Now the response. That is the burst damage you're looking for out of the hazard. Sound barrier thrown in. Oh, and another clean fight there out of Midori. 0 casualties on that one. 42 seconds remaining. Now primed to put up a slightly higher time bank. Couple of ults to hold this with in the Molten Core and the Downpour. ASC Design miraculously makes it back onto the point to even get the contest started. Surviving for a lot longer than they probably should, but they jumped out of their own orbital ray. Oh no, the orbital a touch late. It is going to be a lower time bank there for Midori, but they get the cap. They send us to extras with 3 less seconds on the clock.
Score 3-3. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
30 seconds separate our two teams. Extra innings, map 5. What more could you ask for? Our second map 5 of the day.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Midori will start us off on the attack with the smaller time bank. Remember, all perks are activated here in extra innings. Whoa, quick teleport up to the high ground from Zach. Gonna get anything with it. Loden is able to get a boop down onto AST Design, but not able to isolate a pick just yet. Cut back out onto here. It's gonna be, it looks like a rotation up to this high ground. There's the Violent Leap! And Violent it was. Gets Neptune. Wasn't too much of a sacrifice. Puts themselves in a bad spot, and Hero goes down to try to trade the kill onto that Lucio. Zach dies on the other side of the map. Midori trying to reset quickly. Gonna swap out a Hero. The wall will separate them from their supports, but has the cardiac overdrive to wait it out. AS Design, just the focus of all of the ire, all guns pointed at the hazard to wrestle them down. Now it is up to Boykisser to try to anchor this point. They are immediately destroyed. Oop, cut back in. That should be a 4th point on the board.
Turret destroyed.
All right. This is no longer looking drawable. There'll be no map 6 here. Seaborn with an orbital advantage, which if Avidity Ice try to play close, could become a real problem. Icy Sniper needs to get theirs online quickly if they want to maintain that close position. They can't. AST Design taking too much damage was under a lot of pressure. It really wasn't the raw damage. There's the orbital in from Seaborn. Good disengage. Back up to the corner, but AST is still low. Icy Sniper is able to get theirs into the mix, and Juice is going to pop this overclock. Already found a kill onto Zach. Molten Core onto this point out of Sky Sniper, and Sound Barrier in play from them as well. Boykisser drops in their own Molten Core on this point and finds a kill onto Lothan on the outside. Neptune hits all 5 with their Sound Barrier, and this cart is stopped. All right. It's the Maga with the double flex DPS. Ooh, what an interesting look here out of this defense. Okay. There you go. That's settling it. I was about to say, y'all are getting weird on me.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Regime from Shikigami here supporting the sister squad. Gotta love it. Says the Midori says for mother flipping awesome. Hoping they can make this hold. Diva here out of AST Design. What's gonna get the Juice versus Zach battle? Zach with the 4 is the best player in the world. Best playing VV world. I like Zach with the 4, makes me feel things I never felt before or something like that. That one was good. Hero with an opening pick. Juice is going to go down. Zach has no opposition on the other side. Hero's just, was a man about town all over this point. Denying all access. 12 seconds remaining. That fight took way too long. Up to the high ground. Comes the rest of the ice with ASC Design going down to initiate the overtime. Boy Kisser gets a kill. Boy Kisser gets the kill. You take the Malga out of this comp, there is a chance. ASC Design will not be able to save Boy Kisser, but does find a pick onto low. Then Seaborn is gone as well. There's no supports left standing here from Midori. Sky Sniper cannot hold that position. It's an OT push. Carts on the road. There's the box of victory. Icy Sniper leading an ult charge in the server at the moment. We talked about how just devastating an orbital ray can be across this corner. It's very difficult to disengage from this if you don't time it properly, if you're not predicting it. And I don't know if they're going to predict Icy Sniper has this ready. Speed rig from Hero in case they need to disengage. Looks like the pause, the hesitation here out of Avidity Ice. There it is. There's the orbital. I think they've got Hero. Hero was already lined up for that disengage. The speed ring thrown down at the back end, and this orbital is going to fall. ASD heads up to the high ground to see if they can provide an advantageous angle to shoot down in onto this defense. Loathan has the rally. It's going to be popped immediately. There's the overrun invested in. Zach with the overclock, and Neptune with the sub barrier to try to fend all of this off. Neptune takes a shot, and Juice gets Loathan. Zach finds Neptune. The kills are being traded here from the Sojourns. Zach slides back and out of the way. Hero has to duck around the corner to avoid the self-destruct, and it's a fresh mech there for AST. The overrun lands, but the defense matrix is good. Zach still finds Juice on the back of it. The orbital ray is invested here from the defense of Midori. The cage fight as well. That's gonna do it. That is gonna do it. That is gonna do it. Midori, hang on and take the map 5. GG's in chat.
Play of the game.
Wow. Wow. Just unbelievable. Midori, get the hold. Midori, get the hold. Look at some stats there from map 5. Remarkably close. Sky Sniper leading the server in damage. 5 players in the lobby with 20k plus. Boy Kisser and Hero tied for most elims in the server. Fewest deaths to Seaborn. They're in support. Does Seaborn get their job back? Does Seaborn get their job back? Fewest deaths. Fewest deaths.